Okay, so we are going to go over how to do a SEO audit. This is a Chase Rayner SEO audit. If you want this audit for free, go to chaserayner.com and get that website. You have to give them your email, and I'll send you all those tools for free. It's great stuff. I use it all the time. Highly suggest you do. So let's pick a industry. Let's do landscaping. People love landscaping. Just want a website. Okay, this looks pretty plain. Okay, handyman and landscaping. We got a domain ranking of 0.6. He's had some increase in traffic over the past couple. Some ranking increase at least. Domain rating. Referring domains. Okay, so the guy's going up. That's all we care about. He's got a phone number. He's got all the cool stuff. Okay. So the first thing is site redirects to preferred version. So essentially what happens is your website can open under a whole bunch of different prefixes to the URL, which means it can be www. The website, HTTP, the website, HTTPS. I think that's about it, but there's some other ones, but I don't know if they really care. You can do a fast version and just click in here, press that, and type in canonical. So canonical basically is a tag that tells Google, I want the website to go to this all the time. And so they have the canonical, they want it to come to https://www.mycaligreen.com. Okay? So that's pretty cool. We like that. So canonical is down here. Boom. Like it. Site redirects to the preferred version. All we have to do is check that. Is click this. See if it goes. Yep. Remove that. And it goes. Good. So essentially we're just checking to make sure that it always comes to that page. The reason we do that is because if you don't, Google thinks it's separate pages. So you're spreading your ranking juice or your power to 5 different pages, and it gets confusing. I smell something burning. Favicon. If there is a favicon up here, I can't see it. So it looks like there is a favicon, but I just can't. Let's try it on another URL search engine. Do I have dark mode on everything? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have dark mode on everything. Okay. It could be there. I can't really tell. If it is, I can't see it. So I'm going to say no. Robots TXT. So all we do that is type in robots after the URL, put TXT, press enter, and they have a robots TXT. And their sitemap is even in here. Oh boy, that makes me happy. These guys know what's going on. I'm pretty sure this is a Wix site, but it gets it done, so who cares? Okay. So we got sitemap including the robots TXT. We got XML sitemap here. And so those are good to know. Now let's see if the sitemap is in the URL. It is not. Okie dokie. The reason we do that is just helps Google find the website a little bit faster. I don't think it's a killer, but it's nice to have. Okay, about page. I don't see too many pages. This looks like kind of a landing page. I mean, they technically do have an about section, I guess, but it'd be nice if it had an about page. The reason we do that is because Google likes it. Contact page, not really. Google likes a separate contact page. Terms of service, I did see terms of service down here. Terms and conditions, privacy policy. Okay, let's make sure they populate. Comes up. Comes up. Good enough for me. Kabow. Kabow. Is there a free lead magnet on their blog post? No, but let's check out what this thing does. 95673. Flexible. Home. Tell us more about the product. So it's not a lead magnet. So a lead magnet is just like a white paper, something you give for free, like a tools list, a free video, whatever it is, to kind of get an email. And so this is just more of a contact form. So nope. SSL certificates. All that is making sure this has its padlock and tells users that it's secure. Google doesn't consider it a ranking factor anymore. So we also can't see behind the website and its builder, so we don't know. And since it's only like one page, what we can do is to figure out more. So we have a program called Screaming Frog. This is free. You can download it for free. It only lets you do up to like 500 pages. But as you can see here, it only has 3 pages on the website. And 2 of them are non-indexable. So they're supposed to be indexed. So this is a very small site, but if it works, I mean, I can't fault the guy. So we're going to say no for all of these, because since there is no 302s in here, no broken links that we can see, because this kind of goes through everything. Are all footer and header links work? Let's go and check that. Check that. Check that. That goes to that. I guess you could. That one, the email goes. It's got a license number, license insured. These could have like addresses linked to them, which would be helpful. But if like it's most people, the business is their home, so I understand if they don't do it. Okay, so for the most part, we're going to say there's some missing to be there. Okay, no thank you pages. And I didn't see. There's no PDFs, no authors, no page products, W directories, categories. No meta keywords. So this is a one that is kind of old school, but Control F, so you go to the source page and you put in keywords. Now, a long time ago, you could put in keywords to tell Google, yeah, this is Wix, tell Google what you were doing or what keywords you were trying to rank for, but the problem is a whole bunch of people just go and steal those keywords and rank better than their competitors. So, keywords stop being a thing. Okay, correct URL. So this would be if we have Google Search Console and you have access to that. So you can go in here. We don't have access to that, so but we do have our website. And so we have Double Egg Marketing, which is the correct URL. So if this, kind of going over some other stuff, but sitemap submitted. So if you're in Google Search Console, you go to sitemap, and essentially you just 921. Last row. But this one works, so that's all that we care about, and it's continually read. So let's say if we wanted to resubmit that, so Double Egg Marketing. Where's our sitemap? Oh. Okay, come here. Now you don't put in the whole URL. It just wants the sitemap XML, so you can submit that. Sitemap submitted successfully, and it reread stuff. So if you need to resubmit it or have multiple sitemaps, the other reason for multiple sitemaps, let's say if you have a whole bunch of pages in here, but with this style of sitemap, it kind of just has everything for you. The other style that you see is like this, sitemap.xml. So this is just a WordPress version of the sitemap. So it comes like this, so you could submit these different sitemaps as well as the actual sitemap. So sitemap errors. So we have one right here, but that's fine. That doesn't have a sitemap index XML. That's okay. Manual penalties. And so you go to Search Console again. And security, manual actions, tools, legacy. So I just go to here. There's no detected, no issues, no security issues. So these usually come up here. I don't get those often because I don't ever actually have any issues with them. Google Analytics. If you have access to that. Deviled egg, G4. Okay, so deviled egg marketing. It's got the right URL because it's capturing. We can go to acquisition life, make sure things are actually moving, people are coming onto the page, kinda. So if you're a small site that just started, you're going to have issues with that. So we can say that goal setup. So real time. Let's actually just find goals. I don't actually know where it is. Engagement, campaigns, conversions, events, engagement, retention, monetization, demographics, configure. Click the call, those are going down. Okay, I don't see goals in this new one. That's okay. And the old one. In the old one, you had goals. Goals down here, overview. So you can come up here and set up goals. So like how many clicks, how many calls. You can set up specific goals for each of those parameters that you want. Okay. So missing. For me, if I was them, I'd be missing. OG data. So let's see if they have Schema. So we can look for Schema. I just do Schema Markup Checker. You can use Google's, you can use actual Schema, you can use Google Rich Results Test. I'm pretty sure that's just what it goes to. So even Google has, you can go to schema.org or Rich Results. So both work. Go test. Nothing wrong with running multiple tests. So once again, validatorschema.org, or you can type in Google Search Console, or Rich Results Test Google to get those. So not eligible for that. No schema detected. So if we got this person some schema, it probably would help. And so they're missing. And so there's schema for different pages and different everything. So all this stuff is missing. No schema to have errors. And what schema is just code that tells Google a lot more information about your business. And so I'm pretty sure for Deviled Egg we have our schema. Go. New test. Done with Search Console, done with polls, done with this page, done with Deviled Egg. Okay, Deviled Egg has a lot of local business schema. Good, we like it. Google Analytics is still, Google's taking their time. Okay, we can come back and look at that. So, since they're not WordPress, Wix has their own stuff. But these are plugins that Chase Rayner suggests. I think they're excellent. The nice part is a lot of them are free, and they work wonderfully. Yeah, paid is cool, but if you don't have money for paid, these free ones work just fine. Okay, Google My Business. So, Callie Green Landscaping, he does have a Google My Business. So, I'm going to click on the map because that takes us to actual Google My Business. So these are his Google My Businesses. I like it. And then we can go back here and check out all of his stuff. He has a Google My Business. Let's go through the checklist. Physical address. He's got one. But his physical address does not match his website. So that is something that caused conflicting issues with Google. So, there. Service locations. Sacramento, California. Good. Correct hours. We don't know his hours, but it looks like they're correct. Guy works 12-hour days. Whew. Good on him, man. That's rough. Multiple categories. This has landscaper. I don't see any other categories. Okay. I don't see any other categories, but you can also, in the backside of Google My Business, and add those in there. So those would show up in Google My Business if you have access to it. Not highly suggested. Free, easy to set up. Deviled Egg Marketing. So info. So right here we have service areas. And we have the different categories. So what you can do is marketing consultant. Apply. That can be another category that you can add inside your category. So I only, from suggested from the other SEO gurus that I follow, is they only say a couple. You don't need 500, just 2 or 3 to make it there. And then for service areas, they all suggest no more than 5. So depends on what you got. Okay. So from what we can tell, he's only got one. Responds to reviews. So it doesn't look like he's responded to any of his reviews. So that is an issue. Google likes it when you talk back. Stuffed keyword title tag. So it's nice to have your keywords in your Google My Business tag. So landscaping, Calgreen landscaping. But also, if you misrepresent your company, Google can suspend your Google My Business. But that only happens if people turn you in, usually. And if you're a jerk, you can. If you're not, that's cool too. I'll let you decide what you want to do with that. So I'm going to say the keyword's in there, so that's okay in my mind. Using post capability, I don't see any posts. Google likes it when you post stuff. So I'm missing. Answering questions. I don't think he has any questions. Nope, no questions. So I'm missing. Using promotions, missing. Continually posting content, nope. So we can see photos. Oh, this was posted September 21st. Or September 2021, sorry. Well, he's posting, so that means August, September, all. December 19, June. So there's a good year gap in what it looks like for this stuff. So, we're going to go with missing because it's not continually doing it. I'm going to say he's got one of these. Missing, they like having images inside your office. It could just be at your house, and that's what I do. No team, just landscaping. Citations. So there's a citation. What is it? You can use Moz. That's a free tool. Moz. You can only use it once a day, though. Free SEO tools. Link Explorer. Or products. Let's just go Moz Local. Check my presence. There you go. And so we can grab this guy and what's his official name? Cali Green. Just Cali Green. Is it 2 words or 1? That's my demo. This is Google My Business. It says 2 there, 1 there. So confused on if it's 2 words or 1 word. We're going to try 1 because that's what it says right there. And then since the addresses are different, I'm just going to grab this one and hope it works out. I'm going to get rid of the information it doesn't want. And I know I just deleted that and I didn't grab the postal code. Of course I didn't. So, check now. And so what this will do is it'll look for all the citations. And citations are just like Yahoo little pop-up sites. So 83% of these are missing. Now, if you just want to pay like, I think $200 to $300, Moz Local will do all this stuff for you. There's also a lot of other services, and you can export this and send this to a potential client saying, hey, you're missing these, I can do these real quick. Either way. So we're going to say low, missing, Missing is just my word for it's not there, or something's wrong. Speed optimization. Okay. Google website speed test. GT metrics. Pingdom speed test. These are all free, and I use them a lot. So this is a small site, so it should be pretty fast. There's not a lot of images. I think the only thing would be is if it's mobile friendly. Alright, looks fast. Mobile friendly, not so much. Desktop. We can also do a mobile friendly test. And Google's got one free. Paste in there, test you around. So we go to the audit. Host. We just know it's Wix. Now, you can write down these numbers, but I know Wix already does it. Image compression for WordPress, you can use other image compressions like Smush. I use Imaginify. Imaginify, there's browser caching with Wix. Also compression, JS minification, maybe is not as much as you want. There's also a CDN, which is a content delivery system. It just gives a preloaded page to users faster, and then once users can see the page faster, it'll load the best rest of the site while you see the preloaded page. So Wix already has all of this stuff. I don't usually get the numbers. I usually just look at these, take a screenshot, and if they've improved and gotten better, I'm happy. So it is mobile friendly, but it could improve probably on the UX design. But that is for another day. Okay. So when working with a client, you can just provide the link to whatever you did. So it is mobile friendly. Edit out that yawn, I guess. Let's see if they have a social on their website. They have some Google reviews that they pull directly, which I like. I know they have a Facebook according to their Google My Business, but I don't see it on their website. Missing. So site search is just when you go into Google. How do I have to click on it? You go site and put Cali Green. .com. My Cali Green, my bad. So it doesn't look like there's my Cali Green, but it doesn't look like it was submitted to Google Search Console. And so that's what happened. So let's see, just for comparison. So lots of stuff comes up when it comes to double link marketing. So there's the difference in that. So missing. Breadcrumbs are essentially little pieces on the website that show you where you are in the website. I'll have to find an example of that. Websites with breadcrumb trails. So CSS, JavaScript. So this can be, this is kind of like URL breadcrumbs, showing like where things have led, where you are inside the website. So you have Smashing Magazine, the category, and the JavaScript section. So it's a little breadcrumb trail of where you are on the site. Sometimes they have it down here, around here, to show like exactly where you are in the website. So missing CTA above the fold. We don't know the highest traffic pages because we don't have access to Google Analytics and Search Console, but this is a call to action. There's also a call to action here, but this seems pretty good. My only concern is the multiple steps, but also I'm not there and it could work really well. So we're going to say it's there. Proper navigation. I don't see any menus on there, so I can't really tell. So we're just going to say missing. So AMP, Accelerated Mobile, I forgot what AMP stands for. It's Accelerated Mobile Pages, I think. Amplifier. Websites. Accelerated Mobile Pages is a source framework that has launched to a joint initiative of Google and several other technologies. Publishing companies and API is possible and create a simple website with mobile. So we can do an APM test. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as the Google website test. Let's see. Okay, so not AMP, you can literally test for AMP pages at Google search, or you just type in AMP test and Google will pop it up for you. Okay, that is the basic how you do an SEO audit, or the preliminary SEO audit for Chase Rayner, and Devil Egg Marketing uses it. Go get it, guys.